Texturing, material UV unwrapping. Materials in Maya define the appearance of 3D models, surfaces, controlling aspects like color, reflectivity, transparency, and interaction with light, while textures are images or procedural maps that give materials added detail and realism. Material types in Maya. Maya offers several primary material and shader types. Lambert, matte, non-reflective, suited for surfaces like fabric or clay. Form, shiny, allows adjustable gloss or specular for polished surfaces. Blend, improved specular highlights over form, commonly used for skin and surfaces needing soft transitions. Arnold standard surface, physically based, with controls for metallic, transparency, and subsurface effects, ideal for realism. Hypershade, the node-based interface in Maya for creating, editing, and layering complex materials and connections. Texture types in Maya. Textures in Maya enhance materials by adding surface detail, depth, and variation. 2D textures. Images, e.g., PNG, JPEG, mapped using the model's UV layout, such as diffuse, color, bump, normal, specular, roughness, and metallic maps. 3D textures. Procedural maps like noise or marble applied volumetrically, often for shed effects. Layered textures. Combine multiple images or maps for complex effects, such as decals, dirt, and wear. Applying materials and textures. Create or select a geometry, then open the Hypershade window. Assign a material, shader, to the object using Assign New Material. Choose the appropriate type for your surface. In the Materials Attribute Editor, connect texture maps such as color, roughness, normal to the relevant attribute slots using the checkerboard icon and file notes. Ensure the model's UVs are unwrapped properly for correct texture mapping. Preview materials and textures in the viewport and fine-tune their parameters as needed. Test renders will show the final look in scene lighting. Material and texture types. Shader and material. Typical use case. Key properties. Common textures used. Lambert, non-shiny, matte objects. Color, ambient. Diffuse, color. Form, shiny, polished surfaces. Specular, shininess. Diffuse, specular, bump. Blend, softer highlights. Refined specular, shininess. Diffuse, specular, normal. Arnold standard. Realistic surfaces. Metallic, subsurface, rough. Albedo, roughness, normal, ow. Metal. 2D texture. Image-based detail. NH. Diffuse, roughness, metallic, normal. 3D texture. Procedural detail. Frequency, depth, noise. Procedural maps as noise, marble. Layered texture. Composite effects. Blending, stacking layers. Multiple images and composites. Understanding materials and textures in Maya is essential for achieving realistic and compelling 3D renders, allowing for control over both how surfaces look and how they interact with lighting in the scene. What is UV unwrapping? UV unwrapping in Maya is the process of projecting a 3D model surface into a 2D space to apply textures accurately. This is an essential step before texturing any 3D asset created in Maya, ensuring that the textures align correctly with the surface geometry. UV unwrapping means flattening a 3D model's mesh onto a 2D plane, allowing texture to wrap around it without distortion. Each face of the model is mapped into UV space. Steps to UV unwrap in Maya. Prepare the model. Freeze transformations and delete history to prevent UV issues. Switch to the UV editing workspace for simultaneous 3D and UV views. Initial UV mapping. Use projection methods like camera-based, planar, or automatic mapping to begin. For complex models, apply camera-based projection and then use the cut and sew tools for seam creation. Creating seams and unfolding. Mark seams where the UVs will split. Use the 3D cut and sew UV tool for precise edges. Select UV shells and use unfold to flatten them. Check and fix distortion with a checker texture in the UV editor. Layout and packing. After unwrapping, select all UV shells and use the layout or packing tools to fit them into the 0-1 UV square, maximizing the use of space without overlaps. Best practices. Avoid distortion. Place seams strategically and unfold shells to minimize stretching. Check with checker map. Use the checker tool to visually inspect UV distortion. Optimize layout. Arrange shells logically. Keep similar parts together and use as much of the UV space as possible. Useful tools in Maya. UV editor. For direct UV manipulation and visual checks. 3D cut and sew tool to quickly create, adjust and optimize seams. Unfold and optimize to automatically flatten UV shells with minimal distortion. UV unwrapping is a crucial skill in Maya that ensures textures appear correctly and beautifully on 3D models when rendered. Common UV unwrapping tools in Maya. The main unwrapping tools in Maya are designed to help quickly and efficiently flatten 3D meshes into 2D UV layouts with minimal distortion. These features can range from automated utilities to manual seam control for detailed work. Automatic mapping quickly generates a UV layout by projecting from multiple angles, useful as a starting point for most models. Planar cylindrical or spherical mapping projects UVs using basic geometric primitives, ideal for objects that fit these shapes. Unfold tool flattens selected UVs, aiming to minimize distortion and overlaps. Interactive version allows drag-based adjustments in the UV editor. Optimize UV tool refines spacing and evenness, reducing stretching and optimizing UV shells after unfolding. Cut and sew tools precisely control seams and stitch UV shells together, critical for clean unwrapping on organic or complex surfaces. Auto Unwrap UVs tool fast automatic unwrapping with accessible options. Included in Maya's bonus tools package, particularly helpful for quick setups. Camera-based mapping projects UVs from the camera's angle, providing quick flatten for easier manual seam placement and unfolding. Auto seams automatically finds and places seams on a mesh, streamlining the unwrap process for rapid results, though some manual tweaks are usually needed. Using these tools in various combinations provides flexibility for both hard surface and organic models, giving artists fine control over UV layouts for texturing and painting.
Please share and like this video if you like it. Don't forget to subscribe the channel for more videos.